Hello everyone, today's video is going to be about Battlefield 2042 and the player base, and I just want to talk about this now that this is being recorded on October 17th, so if this is put past in like in a week or two, then I'm sorry that the information might be wrong, but it might not, but I just want to get this recorded because I think this is very awesome and fascinating for Battlefield 2042, and it might be a good sign for the future as a whole, because as a lot of you have known, Battlefield 2042 is just it was not, the player base was very low. It was the most non-like Battlefield game probably to be made, probably like ever, to be honest. It didn't really feel like Battlefield at all. Even with how the destruction is, it's still not there like Battlefield 4 or even Battlefield 1, to be honest. The destruction is kind of, it's very anticlimactic in parts where I remember I was in a tank and I shot a wall and didn't blow up, and usually in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 1 again, even with like a grenade or something, a wall or something would blow up. Like the destruction was awesome. So it's missing that factor, but they improved the game a lot. They added a lot of things and they fixed a lot of things that people wanted. And they really listened. They seem to really have listened to the community, and I think that's really good. And because of that, even though again the date was important because before October 17th, there was a free weekend before this, so I believe it was October 14th to the 15th or whatever, like, or something like that. But there was a free weekend and there was a big spike in players, but the spike has ended. But the spike is still high, even though that free weekend is over, and it's still maintaining that 100,000 plus players on Steam. And even though I know Steam players don't correlate to console players, you can get a rough idea, and there's a lot, and by that number, there's probably a lot more players on the game on Xbox and PS5 and PC, like, all together. And that's amazing because the game was pretty much almost dead at one point. When the game first came out, the game was almost dead. They did so much work and they put so much, I don't want to say care, but they put a lot of work and time into fixing the game and making it as Battlefield as it can be. And it feels like Battlefield. You definitely have your Battlefield moments, but there are definitely things that are not in the game that should be, and those are the things that make Battlefield feel more like Battlefield, like the destruction and stuff like that. But I hope for the next game, I hope for Battlefield, whatever, I hope they learn that, just listen to the community. Like, don't do what you think is cute and what you think is going to sell well. Just make a solid fucking Battlefield shooter. Just give us the content. Don't do this roadmap bullshit. Don't fucking care for microtransactions and these bundles. Just make a good fucking game. I don't understand. Just make a game like Battlefield 4, Bad Comp 2, or fucking Battlefield 3, fucking Battlefield 1 even. Like, those are great Battlefield games. I don't understand or why EA, DICE, whoever the fuck makes them, I don't understand why whoever develops the game, they decide to go off this track and just start making shit that really nobody wants, and focusing on practices that are just not good for that game or gaming in general. But yeah, that's it. Those are my thoughts. I think the numbers are awesome, and I think it's a good thing for the series. I think it could show promise for the next game, and they just can't fuck up. Like, the next Battlefield game has to be really good, I believe. Or you might see a big it might end up like Call of Duty, where a lot of these players just don't want to go back to Battlefield because it's the same shit all the time. You're still gonna have your people that buy it, but I think you'll just have people that just start drifting away from the FPS category, the FPS genre, because Call of Duty's still not good. Modern Warfare 3 is okay. I will have a video on that soon. But the game's okay. But it's just not what it's not Call of Duty. Like, it feels better, but that's kind of it. Like, it doesn't feel like, oh, I must go and play. And I feel like that's how Battlefield's going to be if they go on this thing of, let's give less content so we can add it in through a roadmap. It never works out for anybody, in my opinion, and from what we see with Call of Duty and other live service games. But yeah, that's it. If you guys enjoy, let me know. If you guys are enjoying Battlefield, let me know. If you guys are excited that the game is really revived, let me know. And yeah, that's it. Peace out. Bye.